So do you know why you're not losing love handle fat and low ab fat? Okay, I can help you with that. My name is John Wilborn. I'm a fitness and fat loss coach, which pretty much means that I help individuals lose fat, tone up, get stronger, improve their energy, improve their confidence, and achieve that quality of life that they deserve in a very efficient amount of time. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about low ab fat and love handle fat, the two most annoying things on the planet, okay? So when it comes to those two stubborn areas, what really is going on is there's a few things. There's a glycogen issue, so glucose is sugar, right? And your glucose sensitivity with your insulin and different things like that isn't really on par as far as being balanced and healthy. And then there's another issue with some estrogen testosterone imbalances. So ladies, you do have testosterone. You just don't have as much as guys do, okay? Which is why you don't get bulky and we can. You can get bulky, it would just take you about 3, 4, 5 times longer. And you can do that. It just would take a ton more time, a lot more lifting, a lot more food, and a little bit of some supplementation help. But if you're not taking steroids and you're not lifting as heavy as you possibly can every day for the next 10, 15 years, you'll be fine, I promise. Now, with that said, you do have more estrogen than guys do. But that can also be an issue because if you are spiking your estrogen more than it needs to be, because it's already naturally at a higher level, then you're going to run into an issue of being imbalanced when it comes to your estrogen testosterone, and it's going to store more fat around the midsection, right around that low ab love handle area. So if we can fix that, then you start to notice that it's easier to get rid of those stubborn fat tissue areas. So what's really going wrong that's causing your estrogen to be all over the place? Usually it's from your nutrition. Okay, so check your soy content. If you're eating a lot of bars, if you're eating a lot of soy sauce, if you're protein bars, if you're taking a protein shake that isn't third-party tested and pharmaceutical grade, that's a big issue. So you're probably ingesting a lot of fake soy products that are spiking your estrogen content. So get rid of those and you start to see that your hormones are balancing out again and you start to lose more stubborn low ab fat and love handle fat. And then when it comes to insulin sensitivity and your glucose levels, you need to balance your macros out. Okay, so most of us are eating too many carbohydrates. If you sit at a desk all day, you don't need to have a ton of carbohydrates. Anywhere between 20 to 35% of your daily caloric intake is going to be just fine. Okay? Guys, same thing. This isn't anything different for you guys. If you're struggling with low ab and love handle fat, it's because your estrogen's too high and you need to check your soy products because that's often the biggest problem. In the other section would be the glucose sensitivity in your insulin, okay? You need to balance that glucose level back out, and we do that by balancing out your macronutrients, which are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So usually a nice way to start is to do a 40-30-30 split. 40% protein, 30% carbohydrates, and 30% fat. From there, we do that for about 4 weeks to 6 weeks, and we see how your body responds. Typically, it responds extremely well. And from there, we start to adjust it based off of how the results are going. If you're dropping 8-10 pounds a month, cool, we'll leave it alone. When you start to plateau out and you start losing 2 pounds a month, then we start to change the macronutrients, we start to change your calorie intake, and all of a sudden you're back to the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds per month. Okay, so those are the two keys that you're going to want to look at if you're struggling with low ab and love handle fat. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Do me a favor, like this video, follow the channel. I am going to continue to post really good content on here. I'm going to grow this channel and continue to offer as much help as I possibly can. So do me a favor, follow and subscribe, and I will see you ladies and gents later. Love you. Bye.